on. Are you not mad at me anymore since I gave you mint?
You have sated him. Now.
What?
I said you have sated him. For now.
For now. Hey.
It has only bought you time.
Alright, we're good to go.
We're good.
I'm back.
To go.
Just in time.
Back. I'm fine.
As you do.
Yeah, my computer lost the internet connection again. It does that sometimes.
Whoops. That's not good. Actually, you know what? I'll use that goblin vomit die as the queen. She's a big bitch.
Alright, well. Whenever you're ready.
As long as she's not a bad bitch, we're fine.
Bad bitch, you can't kill me.
You already hit the go button, right?
Yeah, we're going.
Okay,
Yeah,
good.
we're live.
Just making sure.
Not for long.
Well, some of you more than others.
Speak for yourself, Kimasabe.
Let me just grab the music here, which is already up, so no needing to wait for shit to load like last time. That was a pain in the ass.
Technology.
Oop, shit.
Actually, isn't Baka in his show right now, so your AC's through the fucking roof?
Yep.
You were in your
no.
shell and then you popped out.
Yeah, he popped out, yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
he did pop out, yeah.
So, as you do. Just a quick recap, our last entire combat adventure. You basically fought two puppets. So that was Ian and Felix, who were puppeted by some normal tentacles, and you fought those successfully. Then you fought some much more difficult armored tentacles. They were a little bit more, they hit a little harder. And then once those were defeated, you fought two feral Queen's Guard. They were deteriorating, but they still hit pretty hard too. After you defeated them, Queen finally re-revealed her ugly face and made an animal screeching noises at you, and she's ready to go.
My favorite part was me and Emery pretending to be mechanics.
So, since there was a period of time between when you defeated the Queen's Guard and when the Queen showed up, I will allow you to reposition yourselves. She is in dead center.
Oh, that's where I was hanging out.
Like I said, you can reposition beforehand.
Yeah, I'll backed up a bit.
Alright, so you're not directly in front of her?
Not yet, anyway.
Okay, so we'll put you like right there. Everyone else?
I don't even remember where I was at.
I was near Rust Bucket because Emery and I kept pouring healing potions into him. Or
Right,
various
Emery,
healing.
Rust Bucket, and... Okay, do you want to be anywhere else?
Yes,
wanna
I
be
would
further
like
back?
to be. Yeah, I'm gonna trust Rusty's instincts on this and back up.
Okay. So you're backing up like more towards the entrance of the room, or the back of the room by the corpse of the pre-queen, post-queen, dead queen?
Hi.
Hi.
No, I think I'm gonna go closer to the entrance. I don't want to fuck with that corpse right now.
Okay. Not fucking with the corpse. I'll say you're right about there. Cool. Reggie,
Yes.
where are you?
I'm gonna stay in the same spot if it's not gonna cause any problems.
My point is that I don't have that set, and you would have moved. So where do you want to be in relation to the queen?
I'll be off to her left.
Her left. Okay.
Yeah.
Right there. Are you close or like next to her or by the wall?
I'll hang out by the wall.
Okay, you're by the wall. Matt.
I'll go hang by Reggie.
Okay, by Reggie. Tyler.
Baka does not back down. Front and center, right in front of her.
Alrighty.
Tank.
Going for
The
tank
absolute
mode.
mad lad.
Actual insanity.
The demon
Oh,
must
yeah.
be destroyed.
If I can specify, I want to be like between the Queen and Reggie.
Okay, sure, I can do that. I'll say you're slightly to Reggie's left or right. Doesn't really matter. Just so if he needs to shoot, he doesn't have
Yeah.
to move. And then I will put Emery over on the other side by her right.
You know what's being a mad lad? I was eating spaghetti and meatballs on my bed, and now I have spaghetti sauce all over my bed. I didn't realize.
God damn it. You had one job.
You should have known better.
I should have known better.
So,
What?
I'm done though, so I'm back. I fully
you're
in.
done. All done.
I'm all done.
Curator.
You have consumed the spaghetti.
Shall I still have your initiative up?
Yeah.
I was dumb and didn't do the one thing I wanted to do, which was oh, that's a loud noise. Was mark off whose turn it was. So, do you mind if I start at the top, or do you want me to roll a random?
I mean, it's been
Die.
We can start at the top.
it's been a few seconds, so it makes sense that it wouldn't be where we left off.
Yeah.
Yeah, just go from the top.
Okay. Okay, if I can do that. I was like, you're saying yes, but you're not saying yes to which.
Oh, sorry.
I
Yeah.
don't know what you want. Okay. Alrighty. So, if she's gonna. You are in the way.
Is that you're talking to Baka? He's always in the way.
Mm-mm.
Baka's always in the way.
I mean, she can hit two people.
Oh, am I still
Alright,
in?
I think she's gonna try hit.
I should still be in my bear form. Which I still have the same hit points and all set up, so. Just
How long does
letting
that
you
last
know.
for?
It lasts
How long does
an
that
hour?
last for? Okay, then you're good.
An hour?
It definitely
Yeah.
definitely has not been an hour. Alright,
Yeah,
that's fine.
I would be surprised if it's been an hour.
I was just making sure it wasn't like a minute.
Yeah.
No, we've been
Okay.
staring at her for an hour. Just
So is
the Mexican
this?
standoff.
Just start playing good, the bad, and the ugly music.
How about this one? How about the? What do you mean not found?
Just,
Damn it, D&D Beyond, you gotta move shit.
by the way, I might be experiencing lag on either your guys' end or my end because the Barb's also FaceTiming downstairs, so I'm using a bit more bandwidth than usual.
Gotcha.
Okay. Baka, I want you to make a intelligence saving throw.
Oh, fuck.
Uh-oh.
It's a save, though, so I can do it twice. Oh, no, I can do it. I can add 3 to it. That will be a 14. I rolled an 11.
A 14.
I rolled a 12 and minus 1 plus 3.
I don't think that's gonna make it, buddy. Sorry. So,
Baka's moron.
as you're standing in front of this large creature, just a mass of tentacles, you watch the weird spiral things that are kind of floating. They seem to be growing out of her back. They glow a bright blue. And these little, I guess, blue lights, they almost look like spores. They float off and they settle on you. And after a couple seconds of settling on you, you feel just this terrible feeling in your head. You get.
Oh no, Bach has one weakness.
Eat.
He's color blue.
And that would be.
Blue pretty electric.
14 psychic damage.
14, alright.
14 psychic damage. You got a migraine now.
That's not more than usual.
It's pretty terrible.
Quick, munch on some bread.
And then, after she does that, she turns to Nair, the bear.
Nair the bear.
Nair
God, I
the
need to turn this
bear.
fucking
You're the
bot down.
bear.
Nair the bear.
The dare bear.
You've heard
Bear.
about on the shelf, but have you heard of
Nair the bear.
There's a bear?
And she's gonna try.
Try me, bitch.
You don't want to see what
Don't tempt
dishes
fate.
she has. That is a 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 21 to hit.
Oh yeah,
Oh yeah.
that's a 21.
She reaches out at you with one of her bony claw arm things. And it hurts. It does. 6, 12. Oh god. Oh,
Ruh-roh.
I'm sorry.
It's okay. This is why they were a bear.
19, 20, 21, 22 slashing damage as I roll 3 sixes on a d6. But
And this is why I saved that when RJ sent that.
Say what?
What are you posting on here? What are you posting on here?
It's just memes.
Oh.
It's a relevant meme.
Yeah. That's a good one. So Matt, you got that down?
Yeah, I took the damage. There is no longer bear.
Oh. Shit. Okay.
Slapped the bear right out of you.
Yeah.
Damn, you slapped the bear right on you.
That's
Oh
racist.
god.
It
Okay.
appears that might just be the case.
And she's actually going to. Oh no, she's gonna hold her spot. So, RJ, it's your turn.
Yes, I see. I would like to commit.
You would like to kill yourself?
You know.
He would like to kill himself. Okay. Well, just say you auto crit succeed. Ignore damage. You know exactly where to stab yourself.
Ignore armor class. Yeah.
You auto hit. You auto crit. You know what? Triple the dice for
max
this one.
damage.
Max damage. Triple the dice. RJ, go sit in the other room while we finish this fight.
Think about what you did.
Don't even roll up a new character. Just go entertain yourself while everyone
I
else.
think that's Reggie's whole problem is he always does that.
Nah, yeah, if you wanted to kill yourself, I would have just said you turn back into a chicken permanently. But you retain all the cognizance of a human.
I will attack the evil banana.
Okay, you gotta move up to her if you'd like to. Or unless you're shooting.
No, I'll move up to her.
Okay.
I'm right in front of you. You can use me to shoot.
Well, aren't you not a bear anymore? I mean, no, I wanna.
You can still
I'm still bigger than you.
That's fine. I'm still gonna attack. I'm still gonna attack.
Go for it.
Hashtag occasionally remembering that Reggie's kind of short.
19 plus 8.
That hits.
13 damage.
13 damage. Noted.
No, do for the next one. That's
Ooh.
another 19 plus 8.
Mm-hmm.
Taking 14 damage on that. And then
Okay.
final shot of the hand crossbow. 18 plus 8.
18 plus 8.
Yeah.
Duly noted.
That is 7.
7.
Yep.
Okay.
That is all.
Ooh. Alrighty then. So she takes that. Got. Okie dokie. Rust Bucket, it is your turn.
Alright, so I am still fairly dinged up from last time.
Mm-hmm.
I'm seeing this giant queen in front of me. Yeah, I think we're gonna let it ride. I'm going in.
He's going in, folks.
Yep, longsword out. And I am going to go in and spread my arms. My torso is going to rotate rapidly.
Will it blend? Helicopter mode.
Exactly.
Oh, this man wants to rafflecopter.
Alright, first hit. That is 18 plus 8, 26.
Yep, that hits.
That will be... It's a low damage. Alright, so 6 slashing damage on that. Second hit.
Damage is damage.
Indeed. That's going to be a 13, Chief.
13 plus what?
Just 13. It was
Oh, yeah, no, that does not hit.
Yeah, I did not think so. But I will use my last key point and flurry of blows.
You will use your last key point and what?
Flurry of blows.
Oh, there you go. Go for it.
2 more hits coming at you. One's an 11. That's not going to work. The other one is a 24.
That does hit.
And that will be 9 additional bludgeoning damage as I just
9.
pinwheel all over her.
Okay. Cool beans. Is that all you're doing?
That's all I can do.
Okay. It is... Why are you all the way up like that? Weird. Okay. Cyrus, your turn.
Hi. I'm gonna start with a good old-fashioned Slayer's Prey, marking the wrongful queen here. And then we're gonna try to pincushion her a couple times.
Go for it. Remember your phrase.
I'm remembering, don't worry. 5 dump trucks, taped together, specifically. That is a 19 to hit.
That just hits.
Alright, I figured as much with that AC creep. 19 is our magic number, ladies and gentlemen. And let me get my D6, let me get my D8. And let's make some damage. Okay, well, max on one, nearly nearly minimum on the other, but hey.
Perfectly balanced, as all things should be.
Well, thankfully, not perfectly balanced. Didn't roll full minimum on the other one. So that's 13 damage in total off the first shot.
Okay.
And like 5 more dump trucks taped together specifically. Let's see if we can... We can, ladies and gentlemen, because that's a 21 to hit.
21 to hit. Yes, it does.
Well, they'll hit Baka.
Just a D8 this time. She will take 7 additional points of damage as the second arrow flies in.
7 additional noted. Okay. Anything else you would like to do, sir? You good, Ethan?
Yeah. I was looking over something. I'm good.
Okay. And then it is Matt's turn. What is Nair doing? No longer there.
There is, there's a fair bit of people looking decently hurt. I am including myself there. I'm going to pop that healing spirit that I got from the fancy lady.
There you go. The fancy moth lady.
The fancy moth lady. And
Fancy.
so obviously that's going to be my action.
How many heals do you get with that thing?
It's with my spellcasting modifier, but it's a minimum of 2.
So
that's what, wisdom?
Yeah. You're a druid.
That's +4, so it's 5 heals I can get from it.
Alright.
Nice.
I'm gonna have it start right by me when I summon it. Can I heal myself immediately?
What does it say?
It's your turn.
Until this spell ends, whenever you or a creature you can see moves into the spirit's space for the first time on a turn, or it starts its turn there, you can cause the spirit to restore 1d6. No action required. Perfect. Alright.
I mean, do you think summoning it would count as moving into its space for the first time? If you summon it,
or start its turn there.
That's why I'm asking.
I mean, if you're in its space and you summon it right next to you, you're not moving into it. You're just already there, like logically. So I don't know.
I mean, you could summon it like 5 feet away and then just walk into it.
You could also just walk out, walk back in.
Yeah.
Either of these work.
Spend all your movement walking back in and back out.
It literally
I would personally
Do the
if you
hokey
have
pokey.
and turn yourself around. I personally would put it somewhere where it's more accessible for everyone, not just me. If you know,
I can
that's
move
the
it up
case.
to 30 feet on a turn. I just know that I am below half of my health and would like to.
Yeah, you
not
can
get
summon it
killed.
right next to you and just move it right next to you. Move it, like, it's 5 feet. You can move. It doesn't really matter to me either way.
Okay. I'm just gonna. Okay, I get 2 health! Yay!
Healing
Nice.
is healing.
Healing is healing.
Healing
And,
is healing.
I'm gonna have it move over towards Rust Bucket. And
you
then
go.
that'll be that.
Okay. In that case, it is my lad's turn. And from what I remember, he only has, like 8 health, 9 health.
Yeah, because he got 1 healing potion but gave it to Rusty.
Yeah, he saw Rusty was feeling it too and felt bad. Alrighty. He's going to... He does have 2 attacks per action, so we're gonna actually spend an action to... He's right by the wall, and you watch him go through and kind of like scan the lower level of people, and he runs up to one that's actually relatively close and reaches around behind it and like pulls out this bow. He's like, finally something I can play with. And that is a crossbow. So he takes that and actually runs to the other end of the room. And he will end his turn there for now. He's playing it safe. He only has 9 hit points. Okay, so he's in position. That'll help. Tyler!
Baka's gonna
Just got
heal him. Baka's gonna heal
You've got
himself.
a migraine. Okay, Baka's gonna heal himself.
Eat some holy bread.
Yeah, Baka's gonna do lay on hands, pool, and then eat some holy bread.
He lays his hands on the bread and eats the bread.
I don't know why, but I just pictured like Baka like looking the queen dead in the eyes, just like.
I like to think that when he pulls out a piece of bread, it looks the same as like that same stale half perfectly cut chunk. Like he never took a bite out of it. He just keeps taking one singular bite, puts it back, picks it back up, and it's the same thing again, unbitten.
Yeah, that's what I
Still
was
stale.
thinking.
Eat
That's what I was
bit of
thinking.
bread.
Turns out the stale bread is a magic item. It's just a bit of bread.
You know, I did once give a player an infinite pot of honey, so...
You did.
I did. Yeah, I did tell you about that. I'm glad.
Yes.
He loves that thing. So yeah, Infinibred.
I'm going to dump
Okay.
honey
Even
on
if it's
you.
not magic. No.
Okay.
Thankfully. He's yet to try to abuse the item.
Going to waterboard you with honey.
Oh no.
That is far too, as Phoebe can tell you, that is far too strategic for that group.
Oh, of course.
How much healing did you give yourself? Were you done with that?
35.
Ooh, Jesus Christ. Boy's got the serious heals.
I mean,
That's all I
Okay
can
then.
do.
that's how lay on hands works. You choose how much of it you
Yeah.
want to dump into someone.
I just dumped it
Yeah.
all in because I was low.
That's fair.
That is very fair.
Alright, is that all you're doing, or do you want to move?
No, Baka moved from right in front of him? No.
Hashtag just
Oh.
things.
Just curious.
I still have Shield of Faith on, so I'm going to leave it at that.
Okay.
Queen desperately trying to kill us all, Baka munching bread directly into her ear.
You'll die by
She have it
ASMR.
here.
Welcome to Baka's bread eating ASMR stream.
You know, whatever
What
he
was that?
assumes her ear is.
What was that spell I used last time? I need to see how much damage that does, because I don't want to kill you outright.
I mean, if it happens, it happens.
How much damage can that spell do if she's worried about it straight killing someone?
Well, wait a minute. I'll do something a little less terrible. Leave that up, though. Fuck it, she'll just do... Flash and a slam. Okay. Let's see, who do I want to hit?
Oh, hey, shit!
This music
Hmm?
Shit, I completely forgot.
eh?
What?
That thing you did to me, that was a spell, right?
Yes.
I'm resistant to spells.
It's a little late for that.
Yeah, I completely forgot about that.
Remember that for
Black has
next
Aura
time.
of Warding. Yeah, Black has Aura of Warding, so anyone within 10 feet of him has resistance to spells.
That would be Rust Bucket. You're right next to Rust Bucket. Okay, duly noted.
Yeah.
That might help you.
Well, I mean, well, that's a good question. Was it a spell or was it just like an ability that was magical? Because there's a distinction there.
It was Mind Thrust.
Okay, it wasn't.
It was a spell.
It was a spell. Okay, so yeah, it would qualify.
So anyway, the queen's targeting
I was
herself.
just looking
right?
up, we're like, what?
I'm just,
No, she's not targeting herself. Why would she do that? She's not that dumb.
It was worth a shot.
What are you worrying about? You're all the way in the front of the room. You're not...
Oh, is it wrong for me to want my teammates to live?
Yes.
She's going to take the most
Don't
offense
fucking
from Reggie,
recognize.
since
Die.
Reggie was the one that hit her the hardest. So we're gonna try
That was
hitting
the
you.
only one that hit her. No, Russ fucking hit her.
No, Rust
Hit her
Bucket hit her.
I gave her.
She's a little more pissed at the chicken man.
The chicken man.
She calls you a chicken man, by the way.
When did she call me a chicken man?
Right now.
Oh, right now.
Right now. How dare you, chicken man?
Let's be fighting words today, banana. We're already fighting.
What even is a banana?
You're a banana.
I am not. And she goes to hit you.
I am
Well,
not-
I don't know if you'll be able to get out of this one. I rolled an 18, so that's a 25 to hit you.
Okay. Can still reduce the damage.
You can. You indeed can. 8.
This music
13?
occasionally sounds like a specific theme from Attack on Titan, and it's messing with my head.
It kind of does, yeah.
That's weird. That's very weird.
It's got the,
Okay, so that's
it's got that song feel.
16.
I don't hear anything about
She's going to. So you watch just before she slashes you, those weird spirally things glow again. And we're going to take a shot here. What was that? 14?
14.
Wait. 13 plus 10. 23 damage.
Okay.
However you reduce that.
Probably gonna reduce that.
Maybe. You might want to do that.
Probably.
Yeah.
And the glow from her things kind of imbues the arm that goes to slash at you. And it stings a little bit. But you push through it. Beat your chest. Make some animalistic noises that sound chicken-like in nature.
I was gonna ask.
What?
So I only take 14.
Getting texted. Okay. That's fine. I can vibe with that. And she's gonna try and hit you again.
Makes sense.
Yeah, that was just one hit. Just managed to boost it. That's all.
What's that boss DPS?
Oh, that was the wrong.
I mean, honestly, I'm surprised most things haven't had multi-attack.
15, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. Was that fine? 21.
Okay.
I know math.
Can't do that twice. Much as I'd like to.
Well, she can't do her thing twice in a row anyway, so that's 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18 slashing damage as she comes up with the other claw and brings it down on you.
Yep.
And that will be the end of that turn. We will move on, and it is your turn. Vengeance is yours, Reginald.
Vengeance. Yes, of
Rain
course.
feathery vengeance.
So am I starting in the healing thing or no?
Nair sent it over to Rust Bucket. So you can move over to it if you'd like to. You wouldn't be moving out of her range.
Yeah, I'll move
She
over
wouldn't get
to
opportunity attack.
I'll move
Okay.
over to it.
Approach your robot therapist.
What is it, a D6?
Matt?
I think Matt rolls.
Or do I roll? I don't know who rolls.
Matt!
Matt, are you in the Shadow Realm?
Hello, can you hear me?
There we
There
go.
you are.
Okay, apparently I had my mic muted. 6 health. I rolled a 6.
Alright.
Nice.
And that is 2 out of 5 uses of it.
Correct.
And yeah.
Alright.
And yeah. Okay, so you move, get some healing.
I'm going to retaliate with the hand axe. That is 15 plus 6, so 21.
That hits.
She is taking 11.
She's taking 11. Okay.
I don't think it matters, but movement speed is cut by 10. Probably not even going to
Not
move. Probably,
necessarily.
she's very big.
It's very big and has ranged attacks.
17 plus 6.
She's also kind of occupied with you.
You two keep cutting out, by the way.
I don't know what to tell you. Discord's saying it's picking up all the mic on, so
10 on the next hit.
10 damage.
Yes.
Okay.
It's time for the hand crossbow.
Hand crossbow. Hand crossbow.
16 plus 8.
16 plus 8. Yes, that hits.
And that's 8 more damage on top.
8 more. Wham. Bam. Thank you, ma'am. Cool. That your turn?
Yes.
Alrighty. Quamalam.
Alright. I am starting my turn in the healing spirit.
You are starting your turn. What?
Correct, Matt?
Oh, with healing? Yeah.
Yes.
Rose bucket.
6 again.
Oh,
There you go. Rolling good on everyone but yourself.
That's okay. I don't need to survive. Just live long enough for everyone else to.
Alright.
Oh, Matt.
That's a
my
lovely
job.
philosophy, but I can appreciate it.
I am going to continue to unload.
Let it go. Let it go.
Release it all straight into her, Quinn.
Hold it back anymore.
Attacks at once.
Ooh, okay. Getting spicy with it.
Oh. Okay, well. I kind of wish the crit was on one of the sword attacks, but that's a 24, a 24, and a crit. The crit is on the
Wow.
arm strike.
All of those hit.
Yes.
Roll that damage.
Indeed.
Damblage.
You know what? How many charges do I have on the sword?
You didn't use any of them last time,
Yeah.
so I'd say I think you have 3.
3? Alright, I'll juice one of them, sure. What does that give me again?
I believe that gives you an extra D8 of poison damage.
Alright.
Duly noted. It's an exterminator's sword. It's meant to work on the bugs. She is not a bug.
Oh. I mean, would it still do the extra
It'll still
damage?
work, just not as well.
I mean, damage is damage.
Damage is
Extra
damage.
What else am I gonna do?
Just make sure to have the
Yeah, right.
poison damage when you get to it.
Okay, okay, so that's 3 poison.
Just the poison.
3 poison damage then. The rest of it is, let's do some math. That's 15 plus 50. So that's a total of 30 combined piercing and bludgeoning damage, or slashing and bludgeoning damage, and 3 poison damage.
Look at him go. So that's 30 for everything.
33 total.
Oh, 33, got it. Done. Yeah, she feels it. You actually... I'll spice this a little bit. How did you want to, like, just... Are you, like, sword, and then...
So, I was doing torso, then after that, the torso, like, stops, I reposition, and then my arms individually...
There you go. So you proceed to whatever that move is called, and you actually cut through part of her tail pretty cleanly. And there's a couple of those little tentacles that make up her body, like wiggling on the ground wildly. And she shrieks. She wasn't pissed already. She definitely is now.
The move is called Rust Bucket Go Bird.
Rust bucket go bird. Evolution will not be kind to you. That's what it's called.
That's my favorite. I think that's my favorite Rusty line.
Oh, that's my absolute favorite Rusty line.
Oh, wait, RJ, I already forget. What was the line we were going to have Gungnir say?
The line, I have to remember. Oh, it's a conversation. I'll have to think about it.
I forgot completely.
Think about it.
Too, yeah.
Figure it out later. We've got a bitch to fight.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm assuming
and a
that's
half.
all of your moves.
Yes,
For
that
this
is my
turn.
turn. I'm out of key points.
Awesome. Shit.
How
Okay.
is that all?
Ethan,
Hi.
you just watch Rusty tear into this bitch. Oh, waiting a minute.
I didn't double the bludgeoning die. Fuck. I think it was a... Wait, it was 15 total, so it was either a 2 or a 5 doubled. It's either 2 more damage or 5 more damage, and I can't remember which.
How about we reach a happy medium?
Split the difference? Okay, so like 3.
3, 4,
Add 3 to that.
or rather, subtract 3 from that. Okay.
Alright, carry on.
Okay. Sorry, Ethan. Continue.
Yeah, how do you like robot punch, you fucking weirdo?
She just screams. She's just screaming right now. It's horrible. The sound is terrible. Have you ever heard, like, metal, like, large sheets of metal being rended in half? It's like that. But worse.
Godzilla?
Just
Kind of.
God,
Yeah.
why you sound as bad as you look? And I'm gonna give it some old hunter's mark.
There you go.
And for the sake of flavor, Cyrus is gonna spit on the arrows this time.
Spit on the what?
On his arrows before firing them.
Oh.
Hope you get an infection.
I'd spit on your face, but you're all the way over there, so this.
I mean, isn't that what bows and arrows are? I want to stab that guy, but he's all the way over there.
Right there. Wait. I figured it out. All right, let's get 5 dump trucks, specifically taped together.
But what about 6?
That failed me.
We didn't say it right.
No one has successfully channeled 6. It's not possible.
You didn't say it right.
Okay, well, I didn't say it at all that time, and that was my highest roll, so.
What did you get?
26.
Ooh. Ooh. Do that damage.
Yeah. No, the D6s could have been kinder to me, but that's okay. So, 14 damage.
14. Spicy, indeed. Anything else you'd like to do, sir?
Let's see, that's bonus action, extra attack. Yeah, I don't really see a point in moving, so, I think Cyrus is just gonna prep the next arrow by, spitting on him.
Alrighty. You hear...
There's the attack on.
And with that... Oh,
That's
weird. Okay. Matt. It is
All
your
right.
turn.
Reggie, how hurt are you looking?
43 out of 67.
Oh, he's fine.
So not barely.
Oh, okay. Rusty?
I'm at 28 out of 48.
Alright, I'm gonna head over towards Rusty and Co.
I'm just imagining him swaggering
I'm-
over casual
I'm
walk.
gonna
You've
slap
got a
Rusty
line
on the
of
back.
people in front of her right now.
Amazing. I'm gonna slap Rusty on the back and cast Cure Wounds at 2nd level.
There you go. Health is health. Roll that health.
The train of "I'm not a mechanic, but I hope this works" continues.
Yes.
10. 10 health is restored.
Ooh, that's a good one.
And then I don't think there's much else I can do, so I'm gonna, if I still have any movement left, I'm gonna move a bit further back, and then I'm gonna move the healing spirit over Quinn and make it heal him again.
Fair enough.
We in this.
There.
3 more health.
How much?
3.
3.
All right, I'm looking.
And I am at 3 out of 5 uses.
Rusty is looking pretty good now.
Rusty not looking so rusty anymore.
The only terrible looking one is Emery in the back, just...
Yeah, trust me, you stay back here, you're gonna be fine.
Oh, he's not with you. He's on the other side of the room.
Trust me, you stay back there, you'll be fine.
And so the story goes. Okay. Speaking of, it is his turn. And he does have a bow now, which means he can do a little more damage. Nice. Let's roll that. Yeah, 13 plus 8 would hit. We'll do. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 damage on that. And he gets another hit. You can at least try anyway. 16 plus 8. That hits too.
Tasty.
Delicious.
I want some more.
10, 11. Okay. Two 11s. That is good. He actually manages with this shoddy looking crossbow to shoot her in her long neck like appendage twice actually. And it lodges in there and she shrieks again. It's not good. She's looking pretty low. Which means she might pull out the nasty shit. Tyler, what do you want to do?
Just a casual warning. You're all about to die. Phoebe's like, oh man, she's at 5. All right, gets a 30, kills all of you, dealing 105 damage.
Oh no.
The Semnus Desperation attack from Kingdom Hearts 2, where it's just beams all mode.
Laser beams all in mode. What are you doing, Tyler?
Talking about, right?
I know exactly what you're doing.
Hawker's gonna smack with a hammer.
Go for it, boyo.
Smack her with a hammer.
That's a 24 to hit.
Oh, that hits.
Stop.
I'm smiting it at second level.
Waka hits you so hard, makes the queen say, oh my lord. This crit is killing me.
Go for it, Captain. I can't hear you at all.
Now do it again. What?
What do you mean you do it again? I didn't hear anything you said. Before, I'll do it again.
I did 16 damage. I'll do it again.
16. Okay.
16.
Okay. That's
Now do it again.
capital. Do it again.
Oh, wait. Hold on. I gotta add another one.
Holding on. Yeah, don't forget your stuff this time.
Add another 3.
Another 3 to that 16?
Yeah, I miscounted. For some reason, I was thinking that Divine Smite added 1d8 per level. It's 2d8 for the first and then another d8 per level.
Alrighty.
Anyway,
So you're doing it again.
I am doing it again.
Go for it.
That is a nat 1.
Ooh! Yikes. So you do get a pretty good hit in on her, but you manage to get your foot stuck in some of her tentacles, and you kind of stumble and fall back a little bit, and you're like, oh, God. And it doesn't work. Demon magic! Demon magic! Okay, leave that there then.
Your demon trickery won't work on me forever!
Alrighty. Here we go. We'll see if any of you actually even take this damage, but
We'll find out.
one can hope.
I raise
Everyone
everyone
find
to
the line. Make an intelligence check.
Alright, well, about that intelligence saving throw, she shifts back, and it's, you know how snakes kind of do that wiggling thing? Imagine that, but like stacked up on each other in times 1,000. She kind of moves backwards in the room. Emery panics because she gets real close to him, but she doesn't even pay attention to him. You all hear a slight ringing in the air, and then there's a... I need you all to make an intelligence saving throw.
I have advantage.
Yes, this is magical.
Oh,
Add 3 to all saving throws.
well, how many of us are within 10 of you is the question to that.
I think
That's
everybody.
just in general. That's
I don't
just in
think
general.
The only people that are within 10 feet of you are Rust Bucket and Reggie. Nair is on the other side of Reggie, so.
Hold on.
Yeah, Aura of Protection is within 10 feet of you as well.
Oh,
I'm
that's 10 feet
fine.
too.
I have advantage.
I get a D6.
Okay.
To add
I
on.
got a net 20.
I
Oh,
got
Cyrus,
16.
you're actually wait, no, Cyrus, you're not fine. You're just within the range of this. Oops.
I get an extra D6 anyway. I'm fine. Hopefully.
I got 16.
At least I get to use the ability.
Hold on. Let me get all my dice here. There's 1, 2,
God.
3, 4, 5.
You said hold on, so I instinctively picked up my die after I rolled it. I don't know
You
why.
fuck.
I'm sorry.
God damn it, Ethan.
I'm sorry. I hear hold on, so I'm like, oh, okay. And then I looked, I was like, ah,
I don't mean
crap.
pick it up.
I know you don't. That's on me. That's on me.
I'll be a merciful DM. Go ahead, reroll.
I mean,
Or should I say with disadvantage since you...
okay. First off, I'm sorry. Second, don't make this any worse, okay? I rolled a 4. Even with the D6, that's plus 2, plus what, another 2?
Alright. Give me a sec. My lower, blah, blah, blah. Right, okay. Give me 2 more seconds. Why did you unload? What is wrong with you? Okay, so that would be like a... Alright. What did you all get?
16.
16.
Nat 20.
Okay.
RJ.
RJ, what'd you get?
22?
22? So Ethan, you got a... What did you get?
8.
18?
8.
No, 8.
8. Okay. So, that would be Rust Bucket and Baka and Cyrus.
At least I'm not the only one this time.
Now, just remember you're taking full. The rest of you are taking half.
Wait,
What type of
it's a
actual-
spell?
Yes, it's a
Yes.
spell.
Alright, so me and Russ are actually taking half as well.
Wait, what?
Well, I thought you already added your 3.
No, he's resistant.
That's a
to
different thing
spells.
entirely.
Oh,
I thought that-
we have a special right. That's a separate aura. If it's a spell,
So,
Okay.
wait. So if I got Baka's benefit, am I also resistant to spells?
are you? Yeah, if you're within 10, you would.
Yeah. So I got the buff.
You already got half.
So it would be
Right.
It would be halved again for him.
You get a quarter
Okay.
of the damage.
I don't know if I like that, but okay.
That's how it works.
That's how it works.
What kind of damage is it?
You could just say fuck you. It's not a spell.
It's psychic.
So I'll also be taking a quarter damage.
He's resistant to psychic damage.
I mean, is it a spell?
I thought you already had it for that reason. All right, y'all are fucking terrible. Whatever.
I rolled a 20 and I'm resistant to the damage.
Let me add this up, and then that's only one move, so she can do something else. Just give me a second.
Change it to physical so I can reduce it.
No.
It would make you take more damage.
I know. I'm joking.
Okay, I'm gonna let you all do the math on this, cause fuck you.
That's fair.
Yeah, I'm
Fuck
fine
all
with
of
it.
you.
What did I do?
No, not you. Never
I'm sitting
mind.
here about
Not
to
all
take
of you.
full fucking damage.
Well, you picked up your dice, so you fucked yourself over. So
I can
don't
guarantee you
even
when
need to
the
say.
roll probably failed anyway. Alright?
Depends.
I said I was sorry. It was an impulse.
It's okay.
What am I taking?
Hold on. The total is 34 psychic damage.
So that's
So you all do the math.
I
That's 17 for half.
Owie.
Alright. So she's doing that one. And then...
Was it 37?
34.
34.
It rounds up, right?
Well, there's nothing to round. Well, oh yeah, having 17. Oh,
Yeah, having 17 would be 9.
It would be 9.
I think it rounds
All
down,
right.
actually. The
Damn
rule
it,
of
you
thumb
never go-
is round down.
Question, am I able to use healing spells on myself?
Unless you're immune.
It's not 0 damage.
If they say self,
No, I'm
like there
talking
are spells you
equipment.
can...
The damage always runs up so that you can never take 0. I think it's the
You can't take 0. I'm not letting... No, you can't take 0.
Nobody's taking 0. I'm saying I think that's why it always rounds up, to prevent that from even being a thing.
I thought
Unless you're immune to
I'm
something.
almost positive the rule of thumb is round down, but okay.
Okay, we'll look it up. It doesn't matter here, but now I'm curious.
Yeah.
Okay. What do I want to do?
I'm like, where was that rule?
We'll do this one. Ah! Fucker. No, I want to go to the thing. Thank you.
How?
Hold on. I got an idea. Got an idea. Got devious ideas. Don't mind me.
I don't like that.
Devious ideas. That was an intelligence. Okay, we'll go with this one. Who to pick? Who to pick? Reggie. Make a wisdom saving throw.
Nat 20.
Okay.
You shouldn't be the guy who just can't fail.
Well, there's always a chance, but apparently there never is a chance. Your dice are fucked.
Yeah.
That's it. You all of your dice are fucked.
RJ's doesn't particular. He hasn't failed a single attacker check this entire fight. Like, I don't know whose balls he fondled to get that kind of luck.
Gods.
No.
He
That was
obviously
some
fondled
random
God's
card.
balls.
I gave Matt Mercer a rub and tug.
Okay.
More
No,
realistically,
she's
you
not
would
doing
have
that.
gotten it from Taliesin, but okay.
Alright, then we're gonna do...
Unnatural luck.
We're gonna do one last thing, and this is not magic. She's going to raise her head. Legendary actions, folks. Raise her head and open her mouth like way wider than you expected it to be. Like this tentacle starts splitting. And I need everyone to make a con save.
Oh, that I'm good at.
Again, this is not magic.
Still get a +3.
Yep. 22.
15.
Ethan, did you say the thing?
What?
It's a saving throw.
The thing! It should still work. He's rolling a d20, right?
No, it's not.
What is he gonna defend like say 5 dump trucks taped together or something?
12.
19.
27?
27.
Yep. 6 plus Baka's 3.
Okay, any of you that got a 17 or lower, take 8, 9, 10, 11. I guess it would be thunder damage. It's noise.
Yeah.
That's thunder damage.
Yeah, basically thunder damage.
Rusty is starting to fall apart at the seams.
And you spend your next turn, like, your ears are ringing, you can't really focus.
So what, we're stunned?
Wait, we just lose our next turn?
No, part of your next turn. You can get out of it. You lose a bonus action.
Okay.
Oh, I was gonna have a heart attack.
No, you lose a
Lose
bonus
what?
action.
Lose a bonus act.
You can take a bonus action to get back out of it.
Hang on. Oh, shit.
Get rid of the tinnitus.
Baka lost his hearing a long time ago.
Reggie, what's your excuse?
Okay, cool.
Chicken instinct.
Chicken instinct. Speaking of, it's your turn again, and she's quite far away.
For me?
From the group of you, yes. She moved backwards. She disengaged.
I see. Well, yeah, I'm gonna set up the heavy arm bow thingamajogger, and I'm gonna take some shots here.
All right.
Shots. Heavy bow. It's a heavy bow. 19 plus. Taking 10 damage on that.
Okay.
Go for another one. And then. Auction. Oh. Who's around me?
You are stuck between Nair and Rust Bucket, and to the other side of Rust Bucket is Baka.
Who's nearest to the queen, or did she move like back?
That would be Emery.
Emery.
Yes.
Alright.
You would have to go around her to get to him, though. He's kind of panicking back there. Actually, no, he's down.
Oh, he's down?
Never mind. He's down. He only had 9 hit points.
Right there with you, Chief.
Oh wait. I'm starting it, or did the healing thing get...
No.
No, nothing got moved.
Okay, then. Matt, you have to roll a d6 for me, because I'm starting.
Okay.
Yep.
Does he have to, or is it a May give charges?
Do you need it?
I'll live.
Curious, Matt, is this a concentration thing, or is it just a set?
That is a
Concentration.
fantastic question. It's conjuration.
No, concentration. Like,
It
do
should have
you
a
need
little...
concentration to keep it up? Is there a little triangle or diamond with a C in it?
Yeah, fuck, it's a concentration.
Okay, I need you to roll a con save to keep that up.
Fantastic.
I'm going...
19 plus 3, 22.
You're good. It stays up. Okay, go ahead and roll your health if you haven't already.
I haven't? Alright, I didn't know if it's a May of the...
No, Matt needs to do it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that was Matt's thing for concentration.
I don't need to.
You don't have to, it's a May?
I don't have. Well, it says you can cause this.
Okay,
Yeah,
you
so
can.
you don't have to.
That's fine, I don't need it.
Yeah.
I will walk over to Cyrus, and I
You're
am
gonna walk all the way over to me.
Yes.
Okay.
I'm gonna walk over to you. I'm going to essentially just switch places with you. That's all I have to do.
Okay.
I'm giving you AC.
That doesn't do anything.
What do you mean it doesn't do anything?
I'm on the other side of the. She's only
Yeah,
damaging.
he's way back here.
Oh,
Your
yeah,
time.
then I don't need to do that.
Yeah, that's just a
So
straight
you're not
way.
gonna do that?
Then I won't do that.
If you're gonna do it to
Okay.
anyone, do it for like Rusty or Baka, someone who's likely to get up in her face.
Yeah. All right. Yeah, that's fine. I will kind of before I take my second shot, I will reposition Rusty to where I am.
Okay, so you're swapping places with Rusty.
Yep.
Okay.
Rusty
Cool.
is going to get. That's what I like to see. Rusty, give yourself 7 more AC.
Wait, AC? What?
Yes.
That's part of it's a feat where if he swaps places with you, he's like protecting you in a way.
It's a maneuver. Yes.
Yeah, it's like a D8.
Yes.
It's for like until his next turn or something.
Okay.
Until my next turn.
Yeah, no,
you
it's
Okay.
7 bonus
That's
AC.
really good. Thank you.
And
he did it there last session, I think.
Yeah.
And I am going
What's the superiority
to
test? You have
none.
Oh, yeah.
okay.
That
I
was,
was
my
like, you've been burning through them.
yeah. That was my last one,
Switch
and
bonus. That's really good.
and I will take my last shot.
Okay.
That is 19 on the dot.
19
You
on the
can't
dot. Still hits.
The man just can't miss.
He's taking 8.
She's taking 8.
Yes.
Okay.
All right, that's all I got.
Okay.
She hold.
Then it is Rust Bucket's turn.
So,
She ain't looking too hot.
is she with
She looks like she's starting to fall apart.
All right. I will. Am I with? Is she still next to me, or do I need to move back up?
No, she moved back to the back of the room.
I'm
You can't see Emery anymore. He's on the floor behind her. All right, you are gonna scooch up.
Scooch and yeah, I believe I'm short one bonus action, so probably the hand that's not holding the sword is just like stuck. It's jammed at the moment. So I'm just gonna do 2 swings with the sword.
We'll say you're so damaged, it's like falling apart a little bit. You're like, the one gear you need to work isn't working because you're like.
Okay.
What'd you get?
So 14's not gonna cut it, and 17 I don't think does it either.
19 is our
No.
magic number.
Alright. And I have no key points.
If you have any movement left, it didn't take all of your movement to move up to her, so if you want to back up,
I mean,
I don't blame you.
Didn't she get an opportunity attack?
Sure
Oh,
would.
that's right. Never mind.
Well, actually,
Never mind.
I say that, but I believe.
Yes, the part of a monkey can like move around.
Oh, hang on.
Some monks can disengage as a
Crazy
bonus
bastard.
action.
Well, no, that I would need key points for that. But I'm looking at my stuff right now.
Oh yeah, that is a key point thing. I was more like, well, he could, except fortunately he doesn't.
No bonus action.
I did not make an arm strike.
Unfortunate.
Well, the good news is my AC is currently 25, thanks to Reggie. So I'm just gonna.
True. You might be fine.
I'm just gonna go ahead and back up.
Okay. She doesn't hit you. She's falling apart herself.
Yes.
So I rolled a 5. Even though it's 7, 8, 9. Wait, sorry. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Yeah, 12 wouldn't hit you.
Yeah. I
Not
was
when you
gonna
have
say,
an
rolled a
AC
5.
of 20 something.
I don't think she has a plus 20 to attack.
No.
All right.
All right. Ethan,
Alright.
what do you want to do? Like I said, she looks like she's falling apart.
That's nice.
You might be able to do
So-
something about that.
That's
No.
a heavy might there, Chief.
I mean,
My DPS is lower than everybody's, and apparently I used. So we'll
apparently
see.
just what?
Used up my good rolls on the first 3 attacks. We'll see. We'll see.
How about instead of dump trucks, we use like
I'm not using a chant. No,
monster
I refuse to be
trucks?
tied down to a goddamn chant.
God damn it, that's sad. It was so fun.
It was until it just didn't work part of the time, and it's like, why am I participating in this?
Why does it look like I'm in the dark?
I don't know.
It does look
I feel
like your lights are off.
It does.
it was
The
fun, but
lights
at
are
a certain
bright.
point, it's like, I don't like being told, hey, you forgot the thing every time I'm...
Alright, I'll stop. What'd you roll?
I didn't roll yet. I was looking at something,
Okay.
because I'm kind of deciding what to do here.
God, that air is cold. Whew.
Alright, I think I'm gonna go for an attack. God, I hope this pierces whatever qualifies as a
Sorry.
fucking heart.
An attack is what? Hoo-ha? What-ha?
I've decided to attack,
Yes.
and Cyrus is just gonna murmur to himself,
Okay.
God, I hope this pierces what... Okay, it misses. The second attack hits on a mod 20.
There you go. Roll
There
damage.
you go. I wish I had 2d6 right now.
Don't you still have Hunter's Mark?
No, I lost it. I lost it because I got a 5 on my con save. Well, I technically,
No.
but I failed the con save, so I lost Hunter's Mark as well.
Shit.
I mean, my d8s are being nice to me because that's the third 8 I've gotten.
Okay.
So that's 11. That's 13 damage.
Hey, Ethan.
Yeah.
How do you want to do this?
Crew die.
Oh my god, I'm elated.
You got the big one.
And this arrow.
So just before you start that, I will say, Cyrus will get the killing shot, but if any of you would like to participate afterwards, feel free to add in your piece.
All right.
So you go first, Ethan.
She's still screeching, right?
She stopped screeching. I mean, she's making angry noises, but her face is apart, yes.
Oh god, can I put it right in the middle of her open face? Just like,
Like, out of the throat? Yeah.
yeah, just right in there.
So
Once, like, straight through into the brain.
This arrow is coated in saliva, by the way.
as Cyrus, as you're gonna shoot, I'm going to puff a smoke ring in the general like path that the arrow goes right through the smoke ring.
That's fun.
I'm like
That's fun.
I'm like getting my arm to work, and just as I do it, suddenly
You're
just like jerks up of its own volition and just
Your fist goes, like, into one of the tentacles. It's a terrible feeling, but also kind of nice because she's dying. Baka.
Baka overextends, and like he rocks backwards, and then he
Look, I
almost
almost got
forward,
knocked out
and
into
then belly flops on
you all
top
were
of
like,
it.
oh, quarter damage.
Hold
You
on.
know
You're
what
two
it
talking at the same time.
Sorry.
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 The
I-
one time your mic decides to work, right? Sorry, go ahead, Tyler.
Yeah, you know how Baka was rocked back from his last attack? He's gonna accidentally like rock back forwards, overextend, and fall face first and body slammer.
Oh God. Are you kingpinning her?
Do you mean
Just
Baka slamming her?
Yeah, Baka's just gonna go.
yeah, he kingpins her. Awesome. Matt,
Yeah,
what is Nair doing?
Everything underneath Doctor is now.
I'm probably just gonna start looking for Emery.
Oh, you're not gonna do any final kill stuff?
Everyone seems to be having a fun time with that. I'm not needed. I'll look for Emery. As Nair doesn't know where he's at.
I need to, Ooh. Alright, you're looking for Emery?
Yeah.
Okay. He isn't breathing.
I'm just gonna cast healing to what is it? Cure wounds at the 4th level.
Okay.
If that'll work. Need to grab all the D8.
So while Nair's doing this, so they can have, a bit more of a grand death, if you will. Haven't needed to load this tonight, so of course it's gonna be shitty. Come on, give it to me. Okay. Upon slaying this horrific creature, you watch as her body dissolves into a black squirming goo, of which seems to become thousands of tiny worms. They scatter, squirming away from you, disappearing into the ground and in various cracks in the walls. The thrumming stops, and all that's left of the false queen are her harder parts, the mask-like face, her vicious bony arms, the sharp talons from her tentacles. Emery lies still. How much health did you try to get back to him?
15.
15, okay. He was this close to dying, so when you just kind of, I don't know if you're like hovering your hands or you like pat his cheeks or whatever.
Yeah, I was just about to say, she's just sitting there slapping his cheeks back and forth like, wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up.
That Deadpool thing when he's trying to wake up Wolverine, just... After like the 3rd or 4th one, he gasps and he goes, "Oh shit! That fucking hurt."
She's
That
dead.
hurted. She's what? Oh,
She's
thank
dead.
God. I think I saw the light. Can I lay here for a minute?
Something stopping you. Do you need any more healing?
I think I'll be alright for now. Wait. And he actually does manage to, like, struggle to get up. Do you help him at all?
Of course.
Okay. And he will point towards, Ian and be like, I need to go over there. We need to help him.
Alright. As
So,
we're
I guess-
walking over, I'm just gonna pat him on the back and give him another 3d8 health.
Okay.
With cure wounds at
That's
3rd level.
nice.
16.
16? Awesome. He is alright. After you pat him on the back.
So
Excuse me. Hold on. Sorry. He crouches at, just really quick, he crouches at Ian's side and is just, like, trying to rouse him. Let me change this music since we're no longer fighting anyone.
While he's doing that, I'm gonna start looking for Felix. I don't know where he's at.
Felix is on the other side of the room. He kind of just got chucked. So he's, like, laying, like, a rag doll to the side. When you get up to him, you realize he's breathing.
Okay.
Alright, this is gonna take a fucking year to load, isn't it? It's just gonna be a shithead. Come on.
I'm going to use the teleport spell that I grabbed to teleport over to the man that looks like me.
Oh, yeah, Misty Step.
He was. Oh.
Alright, hold on.
There's any place for you to stand.
Let me change the music first, and then I will let you do whatever you want to do.
I'll be just in the wall, I think.
We're not combating anymore. We don't need the intense music. Okay. Stop. Play. There we go. That's nice. That's much more pleasant. What the Fuck. Okay. So you're teleporting to him?
Yes.
Just before you do that, I want to note that this is a sheer wall with, like, divots in it that these people are standing in. So if you're teleporting to him, you're either, like, just barely clinging to the wall, or you teleport up and you're going to start falling.
I'll teleport. Can I grab him?
If you want to try teleporting behind him.
I want to teleport over to him.
And, like, push him out of the alcove.
That's fine. I'll do that.
Okay, I'll let that happen.
Okay.
So you push him out, and he just kind of, like, falls with a flump on the floor. You hear a bone break. He doesn't wake up.
I will go over to him and just kind of... Oi! Wake the fuck up, chuckle fuck.
He doesn't wake up.
I am going to... I'm going to tie his hands.
Okay.
And I'm gonna fireman's carry him.
Okay.
Yeah.
What are all of you spamming in here?
It's Tyler trying to load the same thing over and over.
Okay.
It's not working.
I can see it when I do it when I click on it and hit open original, Tyler.
What is it?
It's called Bitch Slap. Yeah, okay, it's just the Deadpool.
Yeah, it's not loading for me. Okay. Oh, that's fair.
Yeah, it's there.
Anything else you want to do? Oh!
Oh,
Yep.
my bad. I clicked the wrong button.
Wrong button.
I'm just gonna walk over to the party with my my new interrogation meat bag.
Okay, then.
Reggie?
War crimes continue.
Other knocked out, unconscious Reggie?
I figure he might have answers. I have questions.
It's a fair assumption to make.
You said she had a bony mask that was left behind?
Yeah, her face was kind of like this bone structure, but it looked like a mask, and then it's split in half, so you have the two split halves that are, like, jagged in the center.
And they're just next to each other?
Yeah, they kind of clattered, so they're near each other.
Okay.
They're big. They're like, you could use it as, like, a chess piece for armor. Big.
Cyrus is going to stumble over to them, pushing past anyone if he needs to, move them just a little close together, and just start angrily up and...
So you're trying to stomp them? Like, shatter them?
Yeah, he's just jumping up and down on them over and over, trying to break them.
Well, they don't break. But one of them does crack a little bit. One of the little jags, kind of.
He's going to keep going for a little bit here. There's a lot of curse words to rattle off.
Are you saying them in common? Are you saying them in a different language?
No, he's going common. Why not?
All right, you all hear Cyrus cursing up a storm while attempting to break the shit out of these.
Aka's had a long day and he fell over, so he's taking a nap.
Okay, taking a nap rather early. How about we wait for that for a second? Wait on that for a second. Because there's a couple more things that are happening here. So your hair and or circuits and or scales, I guess, whatever Baka has, seems to stand on end for a moment. Electricity kind of fills the air. You hear a sharp hum and then And where the false queen once stood, Irini, with her strange swirling crystal ball, appears out of thin air. There's another quick snap, and her painted guard Tira appears shortly beside her. She faces away from you, staring up at her mother silently. Would any of you like to do anything or say anything to her?
I'll walk over to her and just kind of say, so, you said you could grant us a boon.
She glances down at you briefly and then returns her gaze to her dead mother. Yes. However, You may want to look away from this bit. Your kind might find the act distasteful.
Reginald will sit there and watch. I don't even know what my kind is.
Of course I don't have a pen right now.
What?
What?
My pen got
Nero doesn't have a pen
Oh.
to write
So I'm
things
gonna
down.
take
I thought Matt was shouting at
You
somebody
forgot
else.
that the person, the big unforgotten one took my pen.
Oh.
Oh, yeah. The
Mara is
big one.
going to
Sage.
take a note from Cyrus's book and bite her finger and start scribbling with her blood.
Oh, whoa, hey, oh, hey, who? You and I are biting our thumbs for very different reasons.
Well, it's good you do this in a morbid fashion as what you watch. I'm assuming all of you are watching unless you decide to look away.
Aka's watching the floating crystal orb like usual.
Nair has a gleeful look in her eyes that can only be described as a child in the middle of summertime.
Oh, dear Lord God. Well, that's in character for this next bit.
Cyrus is catching his breath at the moment after lots of jumping, swearing. But he's looking.
Okay.
Rusty's the
Rusty?
I mean, like, he doesn't really have sensibilities to offend.
All right. I also forgot to mention Alcifor appeared on the other side that Tira was, so it's Irini and then Tira and then Alcifor. So she raises her wings, and with an intense gust of wind, she leaves her perch and flies up at the center to the center of her mother. Seeing the two right next to each other, you get a good idea as to how ancient the old queen must have been. In her echoing, harmonizing voice, you hear again that strange language, sounding more melodic and rhythmic this time, matching up with the loud whooshes of her wings. After this, she raises one of her arms and it unfolds, further than you had seen previously. Hidden underneath the fluff is a long, thin, blade-like appendage, which she holds up and then swiftly brings down upon her dead mother's thorax. A weak gush of silvery white fluid pours from the new opening, and something golden falls out with it. Alcifor, having scuttled over while she was singing, had made it below in time to catch the object. He holds it up delicately and waits as Irini returns to her orb to bring it to her. As he approaches, now that it's closer, you can see that the golden object is moving, beating even like a heart, but much too small to be an actual heart for a creature of that size. Irini says, "The rights of my mother, my mother's mother, and beyond are not those of words or blood like you humanoids typically enact. Ours has been passed down for eons, through this part. As it is now my time to take the throne, I will take it within me and bear it until my time ends, and my daughter may cut it from me to carry herself." The heart seems to lift itself from Alcifor's grasp, hovering before Irini as a proboscis uncurls from her mouth and pierces it. She drinks it away until nothing is left but the silence amongst you. When she finishes, she seems to exude an even more unearthly aura. She taps her fluffy arms against her orb, and you watch as the people in the menagerie disappear one by one. Worry not, I'm sending them home, or wherever they were before they were stolen. I cannot guarantee what they will remember. She hesitates when it's only your group and the one guy you decided to carry, Reggie, left, as well as the two men who were originally from the Void. I must send the rest of you back as well, lest my subjects wish revenge. I do not want them to harm you, nor cause them any more death. Before I send them home, however, what is it that each of you most desire?
Revenge? Was this not liberation? I thought we killed a usurper. What do you mean, revenge? What the fuck is wrong with you people?
We're not people.
It's a turn of... He's just gonna pick up part of the mask and just lazily swing it into the other. God damn it!
She just kind of like taps her paws like your friends need help.
Yeah, we know.
Friend took a bunch of psychic and thunder.
Reginald is going to drop unconscious Reginald in front of her and say, "Revive this fuckwit."
Are you sure about that? He
Yeah.
seems to be the one that you have branched from.
He
The
has-
memories you have, those are his real events, his real actions.
I think he has things to work out.
I have questions, and I think he might have answers. And he's just gonna look at him and not even hesitate to kick him across the face. I'd like you to revive this fuckwit now.
Let me reiterate. I can do anything you want. I'll revive this man regardless. But what do you want, despite the man laying before you?
What do I want? Which is a good question. Can you change my name to Steve?
You can do that.
I think you can do that of your own volition, good sir.
Aw. Nobody's ever asked me what I wanted.
I'm gonna give you a moment to think about it. Really think about it.
I know what I want. I know. I got it now. A bottle of whiskey.
Yeah, I'm
You
gonna
could
give you
get
more
a
time to think about
non-ending.
this.
You could ask for a bottle of whiskey that never gets empty, and you didn't even think of it.
She ignores you for a moment and turns to
We'll just sit there and keep just
Whoever's
spouting
next.
out material things.
yeah, things that he can easily get himself. Who wants to go next? Please.
Yeah, we'll walk up. I desire to learn and understand this void, the other worlds, my own world, everything. Is there any way I can gain more knowledge?
Perhaps a book that
I'm just gonna hold up my journal and just be like,
Why are you
what
laughing?
do you mean?
No, I wasn't finished! Jesus Christ, why are you laughing? Why are you laughing?
No, because the first thought in my head, you paused for a second to think about it, and I thought to myself, how funny would it be if this otherworldly queen just handed her a book, and then
No.
you said, "Oh, I know you started, but
I'm not done.
I'm sorry."
A book that takes your thoughts endlessly. You think what you want to put in it, and it appears. And it never runs out of pages.
I'm sold.
She taps her little moth paws on the... Did I show you the orb? Please tell me I showed you the orb.
I think
Yeah.
This is a representation, because I was going to make a sculpture for her, but
Nice.
that's kind of what it looks like.
This
It
is
looks
what
better in
mesmerized.
person, honestly.
That's what
Yeah, but I'm
mesmerized.
staring into it. And then it kind of like, there's a bright light in the shape of this notebook, and it right into your hands kind of gently falls in. And it has a normal weight. It has a kind of thin thickness, like it's pretty normal. And you just flip through it, it seems really normal. But it has a bit of an aura to it. You can tell it's special.
He's special.
On the first page, a picture of a small green goblin, and the words Jackson above its head appear on the first page.
Is there a bread heart on the second page?
What is
I don't know what a bread hut looks like.
What the hell is a bread hut?
Who is
Jackson, son of Jack?
What is a
Who
bread?
the fuck is Jack?
What is a bread hut? The world may never know.
Imagine you do this all in your head is not to rile up an already insane Reggie.
Yeah, in the
I want
background.
whiskey. He asks the fucking god.
Well, no, as this is happening,
I'm surprised that wasn't his first. request.
just in the background, unlimited cheese. No, that's stupid. A cat that sounds like a clown. No, that's dumb.
She is ignoring you.
A cow that produces ale for milk. No.
Who next?
I will step forward.
What would you like?
My request also involves knowledge, but of a different sort.
She tilts her head at you.
Before I make my request, what? I turn to Emery. Do you have some means that I could potentially use to travel to other realities, other worlds?
Well, of course we do, but there's some paperwork you need to sign before I can allow that kind of thing, or rather, our council can allow that kind of thing. You know, the precautions we have to take in case you decide to go insane and kill alternate versions of yourselves. Otherwise, in totally normal process, I can definitely sign you up for that.
With that in mind...
Same goes to you, strange bear, not bear person. He points to you, Nair.
With that in mind, the phrasing of this wish may seem a bit awkward, but I'll turn back to the queen, the new queen, and say, I would like to have the ability to, on any reality that I find myself, to know the location of those that serve as alternate counterparts to myself. I'd like to be able to find them and learn from them. Learn more about myself and who I am. No, I won't.
As to not garner the ire of this council, I will apply a limitation to this. You will not be able to fight these versions of yourself, no matter whether they attack you or not.
I have no desire to. I simply wish to know more about what I am. Who
I'm sure you do. It's purely a precaution of sorts. And she taps her little paws again, and you feel imbued with a really weird feeling. If I could, it's a little floaty, almost. And you feel drawn in about, like, almost infinite directions of sorts at the moment. It's not overwhelming, but it's eerie. She does add the side note. Being in the void, you're currently equidistant to all forms of yourself. So you may not be able to find alternate versions here, but once you enter, it will become clearer as to which one you have to follow.
Thank you.
Rusbucket goes into an alternate reality and it messes up. The door messes up a little bit, and the first thing he hears after going through is, "Citizen, remain calm."
One here is a fucking alternate version of
He could be. Listen.
I don't think he is.
Theoretically, sure.
Actually, no. If you're from the same dimension, then no.
Yeah.
You're not.
Oh, yeah.
You're originally from the same dimension, so no. You can't be alternate if you're from the same one. Okay. Who next?
Whoever's going next, just in the background. I wish I was 3 inches taller. I wish my hair was purple. Did I already say cheese?
Oh. Which one are you?
I can go. Do you have one?
Yeah, go for it.
I'll go for it. All right.
It's Baka.
Baka's gonna do it. Baka will slowly walk up to her, try to tear his eyes away from the orb.
Or bread.
She dims it for you a little bit. Just for you. Everyone else sees it as normal, but it's dimmer now. It's not as glamorous as before.
Yeah, Baka will look at her and just say, "I would like to go and see my family again." Now I'd also like to reiterate, Baka thinks his family's dead.
I'm glad you emphasized thinks.
Well, being a god, here we go. She cocks her head again in another direction, and your mind is addled with some strange disease. Your boon isn't a difficult one to grant, but how about I grant it in a better way?
Oh, is she just gonna get rid of your dementia?
Get rid of your dementia.
Yeah! Hey, Gabaka
Gone.
blinks. Who the fuck are you people?
You don't forget them.
It just blinks. What have I been saying for the last couple of decades?
Where have I been? So yeah, she taps her paws again, and your vision kind of like gets really bright for a moment, and then clears up again. And as that clears, you feel your mind clearing and settling down and returning to order. And all of your memories slowly start trickling in from the time you started deteriorating to now.
Yeah, Baka like slinks a few times, cracks his neck really hard, like starts cracking his shoulders. We're just like, well then.
This has been an adventure.
Like suddenly, like really authoritative, like really noble voice just comes out of Baka. Wow.
His eyes grow brighter, like you see life return to him.
Guys, was I talking to a sock puppet?
Baka like turns around and like looks at everyone else and just like, I would appreciate it if no one ever spoke of in candor of the previous escapades of the past. It's like really noble speech.
Tyler, as you say that, give Grandpa a funny hat. Make my one hand bigger than the other. Ooh, a real hand. I wish I had. Oh, that's stupid.
I can return you to your home shortly. Let's finish with the rest of your friends.
Waka's like, that would be appreciated, Eileen.
She turns her gaze to you, Cyrus.
Cyrus,
The one who delivered the killing blow.
panting, gets one more stomp on the mask, spits on it, and turns around just... Yeah, I got one. You can do anything, right?
Just about. Within reason. Reasons of a madman, some would say, but...
I don't know what you qualify as within reason. But could you? I'm just gonna go for it here. Have every monstrosity class beast on our plane go extinct.
I'm sorry. I know monstrosities bother you, but genocide at the moment is a bit of a sensitive subject for me.
Worth a shot. You know, I figured I'd ask.
Campaign. You're not gonna fuck things up for me, Ethan.
I'm just asking what Cyrus would ask for.
Yeah, you're good.
You can have anything. Well,
I could, however, give you an edge in fighting them, if that's what you want.
yeah, if we can't just kill them all right here, yeah, could I have something kill them better? More balanced spell, arrows.
She
Poison
She
fire.
seems to think for a second, like, I haven't had to get this creative in a little while. And then as she's like thinking, before you in the shape of a bow is this bright light, like Nair's book, but bow. And then just kind of falls gently into your hands. It's very intricately woven or carved wood of sorts. You think it's wood at first. It's very light and very, very easy to use, but you test it out a couple times and you realize this isn't wood per se. This material is something completely different. She says, I'm not sure which plane I just pulled that from, but that should assist you in your hunt.
Yeah, well.
Yeah.
I well, if I don't know, we can work out what it does later specifically if you want to use Cyrus again. So
It shoots 5 dump trucks. This shit together.
yes, only monstrosities. Once it hits them, it hits with the impact of 5 dump trucks taped together.
Zero turns into 5 dump trucks that smacks into.
What even is a dump truck in this universe?
5 horse carriages taped together specifically.
Okay, and she turns back to you again, Reginald.
What? Hey, I want a bread store. Maybe a cake store. Ooh, I know. I got it. This one for sure. I wish you were my dad.
Just make her a real boy and let's get it over with.
I wish you were my dad.
How about, just as a proposal, I make you the man you always should have been.
The chicken?
No, not a chicken, you strange robot creature.
Well,
You've been walking around the sentience long enough to make your own decisions.
seeing as I suppose seeing as I can't think of any. Yeah, I want to stay like this, but I want a big bushy beard.
You could get your arm back.
I believe you expressed there was
Technically, it's not his arm.
a concern you repeatedly expressed was that there are many from our dimension that would want to pursue you. Yet we learned that those sins are not your own. You could have them no longer care about you
He could also just get a new body that doesn't look like that guy.
or that.
Hence changing you into the person you actually should be, rather than the one that you have been made to appear as.
He could be a real boy.
I see.
He's just ignoring the he could be a real boy.
Okay. I want to keep this arm. I think it's cool. It's like my thing. I guess. I don't know. I like
Fair
it.
enough.
It reminds me of my therapist. I mean, Rusty.
I could give you one that's a little more functional as well.
An upgrade. I like. And I want a big bushy beard. And
You can grow one yourself, you silly bird.
I want my hair to be purple.
These are all such trivial wishes. You realize you're speaking to the equivalent of one of your universe's gods, right?
Sims character
And can I have like a scar like right here? Make me look cool, like tough.
Sure, hold still.
Oh, not for
What does it matter how you get it?
I'm giving it from.
Or you could get it from a bowl that was given to me by a guy.
I love it.
Sure, still.
That was sharp.
Oh my god. Oh
Might
my
still
god.
be assaulting Cyrus about Reggie.
Yeah, and then Reginald's gonna sit there and say like, oh, and can I be 3 inches taller?
You could simply interpret all of this as one wish to change form to another.
That's exactly what I plan on doing. I appreciate
Yes,
you.
all of that, and I want you to be my dad.
You realize I'm a woman, right? The equivalent would be a mother.
No, I wish for you to be my dad. What the rest of the crap I said.
Hey,
Do you
Hey,
want a father? Something other than a rooster?
Dad was a rooster? Oh wait, that doesn't
You
make
are a
sense.
chicken.
your
are
dad.
You are a
You're a
chicken.
rooster.
Yeah,
I
Dad, we're looking cool as fuck.
I just realized he's a chicken, which means he's a woman, technically.
He's a what?
He's a chicken, so technically he's female.
Isn't that hens?
No,
Yes.
chickens are-
You can. A chicken is just the animal. It can be a hen or a rooster. So he was just a rooster.
Yeah, a chicken is, I think,
Chicken is a blanket term.
yeah, for both roosters and hens. I think Phoebe's right.
All right, I'll take the appearance change. I'm gonna come back and we're gonna play catch sometime.
Hey, no
I would
crazy
like to
baka.
return here as well at some point.
I
Yeah.
don't know about returning. Again, you killed a lot of my people.
Then can you come to my plane?
I promised the Forgotten One that I would go talk to him again.
Maybe you could come to my plane of existence and
Hey, not crazy baka. Put that
That
on
would
top
be
of Rosbaka's head. I'll shoot it off.
What?
no.
Wait, what?
So she just kind of does a big
Martha-
sigh, thinking a little bit, taps both of her paws, and Reggie, your entire body glows.
Sailor Moon.
It's not comfortable. It's not a comfortable sensation. It's not painful, but you feel like bones cracking and your face bones like shifting a little bit.
You say that, but in my mind, it's just spinning around
See-
Sailor Moon style.
See, I'm
Doesn't
just
mean you're
imagining
more
the
correct.
Italian chef
You're
from
just
JoJo Part
standing there with
4.
normal book glowing.
Oh my god.
You do
Quick
get your
knows what I'm
bushy
talking
beard.
about.
Oh boy.
Your face is a different shape.
Yeah.
Your hair is a little more. It started out ginger, right?
His hair is more Reginald's hair.
It's black.
Yeah.
Okay. For some reason, I thought it was ginger.
It's purple.
It's not. Well,
It's not purple, but it's borderline wine colored.
that's a type. That's a type of.
The only better you could get is whiskey colored.
It's not like bright purple. It's a very subtle. It looks natural somehow. Anyway, your arm feels really good. Like you can move all the things. You don't have to.
So yeah. So he's
You're fluid in it.
He's sitting there and he's. Oh.
There's
Oh.
only one aspect that's a little different.
Well, before you say that, just he takes his finger, feels the scar. Oh.
On your good arm,
Yeah.
on the back of your neck,
Mm-hmm.
and on the main part of your thighs are a couple of white feathers. Just little ones. They're in there. They're in your skin. They're growing out.
They're growing.
You're a little. Yeah, you got some feathers.
Like 4 of them.
You pluck it out, it hurts. Like that shit hurted.
Still gonna pull them out.
Those will grow back.
Just look.
They're part of your image now.
He's just going to.
They're
turn-
very subtle.
Yeah, he's going to turn around with his new beard and his wine-colored hair, his cool scar. At least
Your
so
beard matches, by the way. It's also this wine color.
So that he thinks, he turns around and says, "I'm a new man now. From this point forward, you will call me Steve."
Okay, Chicken Little.
How do you look more like a war?
What do you mean?
Oh, shit.
You do have a nasty looking scar on your
You got
eye.
that big scar. You got this big scraggly, unkempt beard.
Would you like a mirror, sir?
I think I look cool.
She taps her little paw again, and there's a like a vortex looking thing, but there's a reflective surface, like a mirror that appears in it,
Oh yeah.
like next to you, so you can just turn and be like, oh yeah.
Oh, rough, rugged. It's everything I could have hoped for.
You clench your fancy arm. You're like, oh
With
god.
this new arm and this bushy beard, Steve is here.
I'm just gonna lean over to Rusty. Yeah, sure. When he gets a scar, it's cool. But when I've got one, who cares?
Well, yours wasn't given to you by a god.
Was I talking to you, Bear Force One? Bear Force.
Air Force One.
I would be offended, but I don't understand what I'm supposed to be offended by.
I don't know. That one just kind of came out.
Would you prefer I just return you to where you were before all of this mess, or would you like to go elsewhere?
I
I've
mean,
already made my request, but
I will be sending you home.
I need to go to
I'm gonna walk over to, Reginald and be like, "Yeah, send me back. Wherever you send me back with this guy."
Would you like him and you to be in a secure place, somewhere private?
Maybe in a nice, cozy room with some bars, medium bed.
I'm sorry, just the idea.
What are you suggesting?
Just the idea that like the real Reggie wakes up and sees this.
You're just,
Oh. I will give you this just for your own enjoyment. He won't see you as you are now. He will see you as he made you.
Oh, lovely.
He will see himself. I do not condone the actions this man has committed.
Yeah, you can send me somewhere secluded, somewhere dark where no one will ever find this man.
All right, can do. So there's a hum, and Baka, you just kind of, you're gone.
oh, before
And
this,
same thing goes. Oh, before that, sorry.
Baka wanted to say something. Yeah, Baka turns to everyone else and just like, considering all that's happened, I'm not sure if I should thank any of you or not for taking advantage of my condition. But however, considering the outcome, much appreciated. And then he disappears.
what? Hey, just points at, I guess, Steve now. You're the only one taking advantage of it. We were all just trying not to let him fucking fall behind.
I mean, I thought
Right after
Graham
you say that,
was a great soldier.
Steve and Reginald.
His final words. I thought Graham was a great soldier. Top.
Hang on. Alright, I need to do this.
So, Nair, are you sticking around to do void stuff, or are you just going to go exploring on your own? Like, did you want to talk to Emery about things like Ross Bucket did?
Nair is gonna want to establish a way to be able to travel freely.
Okay, so you would need to chill with Emery for a little bit. So, she'll turn to
However-
Cyrus. Oh, sorry, what?
Nair is still very interested in talking to that big bug who stole her pen.
It wasn't really steal.
Yeah, he made me give it to him. I technically gave it to him willingly, but it was also because I had to.
What? You don't even need a pen anymore.
No, not anymore, but points to my finger still bleeding a bit from before. But I still want to talk to him. I said that I would go talk to him, and there's information to gain there.
I would come back at a later date when things have calmed down.
I can
I
turn
guarantee
into a bug.
your pen isn't going anywhere. My subjects will be able to tell the difference. Especially with their
Unfortunate.
senses returned to them.
GG. Quinn is fucking smiling his ass off.
Oh,
Yes.
I did something.
Oh god. Cyrus,
He had to do a thing.
have you decided where you want to go?
I need to visit my mother. Do I need to describe where her house is? Or...
You do not.
Cool. Well then, I'm just gonna turn to the other two. Oh, I might see you around, and I'm gonna point at Nair. And even though you look like you stuff your pockets with bees, and Rusty, you seem like the kind of guy to use fire as an eraser. Thanks for putting up with me.
Rusty, think about that for a moment and just go.
Nair puts some cherry leaves in her mouth.
I will return all 4 of you, so that would be Rust Bucket, Nair, Emery, and Ian. I'll return all 4
Before you do that,
Void Town.
I'm sorry to cut you off. Make sure that the guy over there and his kid all get home safe.
Oh, everyone else is gone by now.
Oh.
They've all
Never
been
mind.
sent back to their...
That included Ro, right?
Yes.
Okay. She was nice.
Ro and Felix and Ren are all okay.
She gave us breakfast.
Wait, what happened to the dog? I forgot his name.
Oh,
Toby!
Sorry, Toby's just vibing with Emery and Ian. He was cowering in the corner most of the time.
I forgot this.
He almost died from some of the blanket attacks. Especially the screaming one.
Join the club, boy.
Join the club, boy. Good dog. Unless one of you wanted to take him.
Take what?
Toby.
Toby.
If Toby will come with me, I'll sure as hell take him.
I mean,
Oh,
Toby
my.
was Felix's before, but
I'm not gonna take him, not my dog. Tell him he's a good boy.
I simply see him as an animal that I can learn from and communicate with. I would love to take him along with me.
alright. So Toby will vibe with you. I'll return all of you to Void Town then, so you can continue on your endeavors. And you all as well. So, however you want to go about this post thing, Baka seeing his family again after however long it's been since he wandered off.
Picture there's a sword.
Cyrus and his mom, Steve beating the shit out of Reggie. Sorry, I had to get that right.
Yeah, I actually kind of have something for that.
Go ahead.
All right.
If you'd like to do a little bit
No,
describing what you're doing.
I will
Go
go
for
back and forth with myself on this.
Oh no.
So,
All he needs
Just
is
keep
some-
it short.
oh,
Don't
no,
keep
it's-
it too long.
It's not gonna be long. So, basically, in a kind of dark, not super well lit room, the actual Reginald wakes up to find himself cuffed, shackled, stuck. And he goes, "Oh, jeez. Who the fuck found me this time?" To which out steps Steve. He looks at him and he says, "You? Me? What? Of all the people to find my body double, that's what I thought you'd say. Allow me to offer you this as a response."
Oh dear.
Followed by nothing but punching, hitting, screaming noises.
Turning Reggie into hamburger using fists. Sounds about right, yeah. Any of you would like to go next? Or at all?
I mean, I just picture.
I'll help you and Nair in a second. I'm talking more the people who actually went home.
Yeah, Baka just like shows up in the middle of his town, of which, like, considering how old he is, and he's got several kids who have kids who have kids, he's got like a huge family.
Oh dear.
He just like
So
shows
everyone's
up.
like, Grandpa Baka, you're alive!
Oh my aisle.
Like, I've
Poor
never
little pile. It's the cutest goddamn thing you've ever seen.
picking up his kids and like, I'm better than I've been in years, and do I have a story for you?
Takes out some stale bread and Lancelot. He starts puppeting it.
No, he has a puppet for everyone at the party.
That's so so cute.
I'd like to imagine that he doesn't have them all right away, but he made them.
Come on up. Can you?
Yeah, in his new clarity, he made instead of using socks.
Oh, it's an Edgar.
Like professional grade puppet.
That Steve puppet better be
And
accurate.
they properly fit on his hand.
There he has to have
The
two
Steve
puppets.
puppet is just a chicken with human legs.
Ethan, do you have anything you would like to describe in your mom again?
Honestly, it's probably just Cyrus slumping against the door like he's worn out to a point where he just knocks with his head. And while he's greeted very warmly by his mom and his brother, he can see his older sister on the other side of the room. She looks frankly disappointed to see him.
Fuck
But
you, I
he,
saved the world.
He'd rather revel in his mother's hugs at the moment, so...
Mom,
Revel in
I'm
your
back.
mother's hugs like Edgar is reveling in mine. He's purring. I can feel it against my hand. This is Cyrus's mom to Cyrus right now. Just, good boy, I'm so happy you're home.
More or less, she was very worried he just had died on some excursion because he just... I mean, how long have we been gone?
So, time works a little funny in the void.
Right?
While to you it feels like you were only gone for a couple days, it's been nearly a month.
Yeah, she definitely worried with that he just vanished after going to this test. And yeah, she might have worried the worst. As did his brother.
As you do.
As you do. Well, I mean, not if you're his sister. That's for a different
True.
time.
Okay, so, Rust Bucket and Nair, you return to a very interesting location. Ian and Emery appear in front of you, and you appear behind them. Ian looks a little better, and he's just kind of got his arm around Emery anyway. He's kind of out of it. But Emery turns to you two and says, right, follow me. You travel through a very odd town. It twists and turns, and it seems like these buildings that are, they're about townhouse in nature, that are crammed and different heights, follow curves of sorts. And every now and then, there's a break in the houses or buildings, if it's, a restaurant or a general shop or what have you. Could be anything. In these breaks are what look like tunnels with gateways at the end, big gateways, and lots of people who are stationed there. They seem to be guarding it. Occasionally there's someone who's walking in and out of these gateways with goods, what have you. The housing seems to change after each of these gateways, like the architecture is shaped by the dimensions that they are built around. And after your long trek, you make it to a center building. So you know those kinds of squares that are triangular in, cities?
Squares aren't triangles.
I mean, town square type things. Town triangle.
Just giving you a hard time.
There's a tunnel down one way, a tunnel down another than the one you came through, or not a tunnel, but like a street. And smack dab in the center is this gloriously large building, with a sign in a completely foreign language that Emery says to you, "Welcome to the Citadel." And he walks you in. And we'll break it off there.
Yee.
The end, folks.
Yeah.
The end.
How much longer did that go? Did that run that we were supposed to?
It was a good sized session.
I mean,
Like an hour and a half.
No, I didn't mean time. I didn't mean hours wise. I meant we it was supposed to be a month long.
Oh.
Way back when.
Well,
yeah.
I mean, considering normal breaks and whatnot.
Yeah.
I mean, she said like 8 sessions, and I think we only ended up with like what 10.
This was 15.
Oof.
Wow.
I mean,
You needed it.
yeah. I mean, none of them.
Apparently.
I wouldn't say there was ever like any bad sessions just because we went over her initial expectations. It's not a bad thing, unless she tells
We
us
got
it's a
stuck in some places. We didn't get stuck in some places. It's not a bad
I
thing.
think
Hey, Phoebe.
What?
The end? Question mark. He still hunts for the bread hut.
You think Reggie's the one? No, I guess Steve is the one.
Yeah, well,
with the
he's
red hat.
also getting hunted by people from the Citadel because he's traveling around without permits. So
You think Spinerper gives a shit about permits?
no,
that's why
he
it's
doesn't.
being-
But he's being hunted because of it. So
Nice,
He's the
nice.
detention inspector.
session sounds like a decent length for what 2 to 3 hour sessions.
Yeah.
Yeah, considering our sessions are a bit on the short schedules.
I also think technically this is the first campaign we've actually properly finished.
That's not a technicality.
Yeah.
Granted, I did write it beginning to end, so
It was
it's not like an ongoing thing that Quinn or RJ has where it's just, it'll end when it ends.
Yeah. Those are like.
I mean, still,
It's
like it is kind of
I suppose it's
Yeah.
monumentous of sorts.
a bit. We've been playing as a group for 2 years, and this is the first one we've actually non-one shot we've actually finished.
I feel honored.
You were the first.
Yeah, is
You were
back.
the first. Also, that was just a lot of fun.
Yeah, I enjoyed it.
I'm glad you had
I know.
Yeah.
I know we got a little goblin-y on you, but at some points.
Oh, please. You did not get nearly as goblin-esque as the other group. Holy shit. They killed all of the void junglefish. Every single one they saw, they were like, kill it. We want to eat it.
They killed the void junglefish?
Oh, Mare was talking to?
All of the
Yes.
fish? Yeah.
All of them.
We named one Steve.
All of them. Well, no, okay. The dolphin alligator one
Steve.
and the weird tully monster looking one, they did not kill.
Why didn't they
Yes.
kill those ones? Those ones are probably the most threatening
And
ones.
they called it Apex Predator. And
Are we,
then the other one they tied up and dragged along.
Are we
That
no
sounds
longer,
terrible.
we no longer in
Nothing
stream?
personal.
I can end the stream.
You might want